Good morning. Welcome to Market Mashup, recap of stock and bond markets and what we have on store for the coming week that might impact your financial markets and portfolios. I'm Scott Nasca, President Generation Capital Management. We had, our positive week for stocks with the Dow Jones up 1.2%, S&P 500 up 1.4%, and NASDAQ was up 1.6%. So 2 weeks of increases in stocks. Seems like investors a little more appetite for risk. Volatility still taking place in the markets, but at least we had an upward bias over the past few weeks. Bond market conditions, like I always like to talk about, the 2-year currently is at 3.96%. The 10-year is at 3.5%. So we have about a 46 basis point inversion where the short end yielding higher than the longer end. This is down considerably from, the over 1 full percentage point plus that was a few weeks back. So we are seeing some type of relative steepening of the yield curve taking place, but it is still inverted. So, still doesn't portend to great economic conditions going forward, but it's something you want to keep an eye on. Got a lot of, news and data points coming out this week. We have consumer confidence on Tuesday. Home sales numbers come out on Wednesday. On Thursday, we have Q4 2022 GDP. And then finally, on Friday, we have the PCE inflation numbers. It's something the Fed likes to take a look at as it helps in determining their interest rate policies, something that the markets are closely paying attention to. And we've seen a big shift in terms of projections and anticipations in the coming months in terms of how many more rate increases are going to be, or in some situations, when do rate declines take place? And we're starting to see that forecasted in later on again this year. We have Treasury Secretary Yellen speaking on Thursday. Pay attention. She's taking the headlines a little bit more recently with the banking crises that we've seen. So you want to see if she has anything of input that she has in her conversations that she brings out on Thursday that might have an impact on stocks and bonds. And we also have 4 Fed speakers speaking again this week. So you just want to pay attention and see if there's anything that comes out of there that might be different from what was talked about and conveyed at the last meeting. So it's something that we do want to pay attention to. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us, www.gencapmgmt.com. Our team is ready to answer any questions that you might have. Give yourselves a second opinion in terms of your portfolios. We have a lot of nice information on our blogs that are up and running that you can take a look at just to see if there's any advice or help that you might need in increasing your education and financial planning tips or investment management and allocations. So we're ready to help out any way you can. So feel free to reach out to us. Once again, my name is Scott Nasca, President of Generation Capital Management. This is Market Mashup. Have a great week, everyone.